We're going to start down in either child's pose or on your back. You pick. So just kind of working on de-stressing tonight. We're going to do just a fairly vigorous workout. Nothing too terribly advanced. I am going to try a new balance move that I need to practice. But it's not a crazy one. Go ahead and focus on your breath. As you breathe, take a big breath in through the nose and then open the mouth and audibly sigh. That again. Take a big breath in through the nose, open the mouth and audibly sigh. Go ahead and press up into hands and knees. We're just going to create some mobility here, just working into some cat-cow. So drop the belly down, breathe in. Round the back up, out. Drop it down. Walk the hands forward. We're going to curl the toes under. Pushing it down dog. We're not going to hang here for terribly long to start. We're going to come into a standing position. So walk feet forward. Roll all the way up. Big inhale up at the top. We're just going to twist to the right. Reach down and grab that right thigh. And just a big twist, opening up through the back and the shoulders. Breathe into this. Come back up. And we're going to twist the other way. You might notice that it's harder to balance on one side than the other. I totally have a cheater wall behind me for this, y'all. Breathe into that. Release that down. We're going to come up. We're going to lean right. Just stretching through the ribs. And then switching sides. Squeeze up and back. Bring hands to hips. And I want you to separate your feet. Got a hip bone distance. And then bend the knees, and we're going to do a fold here. So folds are a natural de-stressing position. If you'll let your head dangle, we're going to fold one elbow into the other elbow, a hand to elbow, and see if you can ragdoll if it feels good. Bring hands to the shins. Flatten the back. We're just doing a back extension, flat back extension, or half up, whatever you want to call it. Take a breath in. Breathe out and fold again. We're going to step our left leg back. Eyes forward. Take a big breath in and then step back to down dog. Lift the right leg up in the air. Coming forward into a plank position. For the first round, go ahead and drop both knees. Bringing the chest down. Straightening Stepping all the way up into a cobra. Hips go up and back. Step your left foot up between your hands. Take your left arm and round it up to the, or round it, lift it up to the ceiling. Not rounding. Bring your hand down to the ground. Step forward to fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold. Bring our right leg back. We're going to be going right into that three-legged. So the left leg goes up in the air and forward into plank. You can either stay up or drop down to that bottom knee. Keeping that foot up, you pick. Land both legs down. Push up. Hips go up and back. Eyes forward. Step your right foot forward. Right arm twist. Bring that hand down. Step forward into fold. Big inhale all the way up. And then exhale, fold back down. Stepping our left leg back. Right leg goes into the three-legged. Remember your options. Come forward into plank. Coming down just above the floor. Land softly in the back leg. Lift into cobra, or if you want to lift up into up dog, you're there. Hips go up and back. Down dog. Step your left leg forward. Left arm up. Hand down, step forward into fold. Big inhale up. Exhale, fold. Stepping the right leg back. Left leg goes up. Come forward. Three-legged plank. Three-legged chaturanga. Land. Both legs lift into cobra. Hips go up and back. Right leg, step it forward. Right arm. Hand down. Step into fold. Big inhale up. We're going to do one more each side. Fold forward. Left leg, step it back. Right leg goes into a three-legged. Come forward into a plank. Come down through chaturanga. Land and lift. Go up and back. Left leg, step it forward. Left arm, take it up. Step into fold. Inhale up. We've got one more to do. Exhale, fold. Right leg goes back. Left leg goes into three-legged. Come forward into plank. Coming down. Pressing through. Hips go up and back. Right leg, step it forward. Right arm goes up in the twist. A little change here. Stepping back to down dog again. And stay and breathe. If you need to drop into child's pose, go ahead and do that. Take a great big breath in and a great big breath out. Eyes forward to hands. We're going to lunge our right foot up between the hands. Rotate the back heel down. And we're going to push up into warrior one. I want you to take your left hand behind your right hand wristwise, so they're just kind of crossed, and we're up. And I want you to just kind of use the pressure between the wrists to look up and back. Stretching through lats. My boot campers had a big workout today. Take left hand and drop it back, leaning into a sun warrior here, or reverse warrior. Coming down to the mat, and we're gonna step back to down dog. Left leg, bring it up between the hands. Rising up into warrior one. Crossing right wrist behind the left. Pushing into that front leg. Breathe and stay. Drop in right hand back. Left arm comes up and back. Breathe and stay. Holding into that. Connecting to the breath. Bring back up into warrior one. Hands come down. And push back to down dog. Hanging out here for a little bit of rest. Lift your left leg up. And then we're just gonna bend the left knee, try to bring that big toe up to the opposite shoulder. So bringing it toward the right shoulder. A big stretch here. Release that down. Switching legs. Opening up. We're going to go to a warrior two sequence. So bringing that right foot, eyes forward to the hands. Right foot comes in. Rotate the back heel. See if we can stay low here. Just challenge yourself. If you need to come up to the thigh, do that. Otherwise, we're going to reach up and extend and stay low. Breathe. Hold. If you need to come here, do that. Don't feel pressure to stay. We're going to hold for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, push all the way up. Drive up. Power up into that good warrior two. Okay, breathe. And now we're just going to bring both arms back. You're holding a little beach ball behind you. Sun warrior day. Straightening that front leg. We're going to just pivot into the back leg. So just changing our feet direction. Bend. Come down into the depths. Five, 4, 3, 2. Drive up into that. Big, powerful moves here. Finding that beach ball behind us. Stay with it. Breathe. We're going to windmill down. That opposite leg, just kind of trust your body here. Push back to down dog. We're going to do those hip opening three-legged dogs again. So lifting right leg up, bending the knee, take big toe toward that opposite shoulder. Really opening hip here. Bringing that down. Legs, lifting, bending the knee, big toe to shoulder, open, open. Stay and breathe. Bring that leg down. Walk feet forward into fold. Coming back into that ragdoll. Find your breath. Release, hands down. Roll all the way up. How'd you do? Are you good? Strong? All right. We are going to, I'm going to test the length of my wall back here. Maybe up just a little bit. All right. If you think you might need the support of a block, we're going to be doing some work in half moon, starting by challenging ourselves. Put the block in front of your left set of toes today. That right set of toes can kickstand. It can go below the knee, or you can hook it above. I'm going to stay below the knee. We're not here long. We're going to really change it up today. Should you want to just hang out and tree, you absolutely can. We're going to bring hands behind us, clasp, and then we're going to take this leg back. Open the hip out to the side. Open arms. I'll show you how to use the block. Hang on the block. Also use the floor if you don't have a block. So you can just float in the air. We're going to switch hands. Hold. Large work for that leg that's holding you up. Called a twisted airplane. Out of that, kick it out. How did you do? Nice. Everybody's shaking vigorously, so I'm assuming. All right. Switching legs. Starting in tree. Step forward. I forgot about this wall behind me. Bring the hands behind you. Mine are super sweaty. Clasp. That leg back. Rotate the hip open. Open the arms. Just that itself is a big challenge. Switching into that twisted airplane. Coming up. Shake it out. Woo. How'd you do? Harper, go lay down. Our doggies always go lay down. You're okay. Get some double-footed work. Lifting both heels. Bring hands behind us. Clasp. And drop the hands below the line of the glutes. See if you feel safe enough to take your eyes up. Release it down. Shake it out. How'd you do? Are you as sweaty as me? Yeah. Good. My phone keeps giving me notifications. All right, go ahead and have a seat on your bottom. Woohoo! Sitting on the bottom is good. We're going to go into a modified half lotus. We're going to start pretty familiar here. Just settling in, sits bones are on the ground. This bottom foot is on the ground. We're going to reach up and reach out. Stretch. The legs are very warm. We just did a bunch of work to ensure that. Breathe and stay. We're going to walk over. So my left leg's on top. If your right leg's on top and you're mirroring me, we're just going to go that direction. Whichever leg's on top, you're going to C-shape toward that side. We're coming down. Sits bones need to stay on the ground. So if you need to be up in order for that to happen, do that. Finding the depth that works for you. Breathe and stay. Find that deep breath. Breath in nose, breath out of nose. Up, and we're going to switch sides. C-shaping to the opposite side, but as you do, try to drive that knee down mentally. That knee pushed away from you. And breathe. Pressing up. Reaching up. We're going to clasp hands, and I want us to straighten the arms up overhead, pull the shoulders down behind our ears. Really pulling biceps back. Drive the knees away, engaging through the back. Take one more great big breath here. Release hands down. Come behind the body. I call it bikini pose. We're just kind of lifting the chest. Press the knees away. Stay with this and breathe. Release. Change the leg that's on top. Finding those good foundational pieces. Sits bones, foot. Breathe in. Slowly breathe out, hinging at the hips. Coming forward. Finding your breath. C-shaping toward the front leg, toward the floor. Then stay on the ground. Find your depth. If you need to raise up, raise up. Do the best thing for you. Into this. Stay and work into this. sides. Move with your breath. Pushing that top knee away. Great job, just hang in there. That. Bring arms up, class. Pull the shoulders down behind the ears. Press the knees away. Breathe into this. Engaging those scapular pressors. Bring hands back behind. Lifting the chest, bikini pose style. We're going to roll onto our back. Start some core work. So rolling down, start with hugging the knees into the chest. If you want to grab a sip of water before we come down, now's a good time to do that. All right, we're going to hug the left knee in, the right leg's going to go out. Switch. Or more. 4, 3, 2. Same thing, but we're going to straighten that leg. Straighten and grab the calf. And grab the calf. In there, breath is moving. 4 more. 3, 2. Good job. Bringing feet to the ground. Upper body goes down, palms are up. Bending our knees at a 90-degree angle. We're going to tap heels, tap toes, scoop out, come back down. Toes, heels, scoop out, and back down. If you need to do one at a time, that's fine. Toes, heels, scoop out, come back down. Toes, heels, scoop out, come back down. 2 more. Toes, heels, scoop out. All right, we're going to change the direction now. So straighten the legs up, coming down, in, and up. That's all we're doing. We're not adding the tap. Out. You've got 4 more. You need to do one leg at a time. Do that. 3, 2. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure your back stays connected to the floor. Last one. Bring feet to the ground. Windshield wiper the knees. Stay with that. We're going to hug knees into the chest. Roll up. Cross ankles. Come to hands and knees. Do a little cat stretch here. Round your back up. Good job. Drop the belly down, just a little stretch before we go into our work here. Pushing up into a dolphin pose today. So elbows on the floor, palms can either be down or clasping hands. I like to clasp hands. I don't know if it's just because I like to create those over soon or what, but still. Curl the toes, lift the hips. Pressing heels toward the ground. And we stay. Breathe into this. Either stay with both feet on the ground or join me with one leg up. Stay here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Switch feet. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it down. Hold in dolphin. Walk the feet back. Rotate forward into a plank position. Stay here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop all the way down. Bring arms forward and rest. Breathe into this and fully relax your glutes so that your back can settle into this position. Reaching back for our ankles. And lifting into this. You can only do one at a time, just hold in one. Pressing ankles into hands regardless of whether you've got one at a time. And breathe. If you've got one leg, switch it. If you're with me, press a little higher. Stay and breathe. Release. And push back into child's pose. We're going to go into camel pose. So I like to fold my mat. You can always put a knee pad underneath your knees as well if you have that. But we're going to put our knees right underneath our hip bones. And you've got 3 options. You can do both hands on the back. You can do one arm back. You can do both arms back. You pick and stay in it, maybe. Sometimes I have to go one direction. Stay. Squeeze butt. If you've got one arm, switch. Coming up out of that, we're going to push back into child's pose again. Try to widen the knees this time. I'm going to unfold my mat. Press back. Stay in that. Having a seat on our bottoms. Taking our legs out straight for just a moment. Pull your butt back. Sexy as it is. We're just kind of move that muscle out of the way. Reach up and out. We're just going to stretch out our low back this way for just a moment. Really kind of rounding into this. You guys are doing so good. One more big breath. Coming up out of this, we're going to cross the right leg over the left. Notice my hip came up. I'm going to adjust that and put it back on the ground. So we want this foot flat on the ground. We're going to go toward that front leg. Should be the right leg. We're just looking back over the shoulder. Now, if you can, if it feels good to bend the arm up, you'll get more of an upper body stretch out of it, which some of us need today. Breathe into this. Looking back over our shoulder, finding that connection, finding that breath. Don't get complacent in the breathing of these twists. It's easy to start letting your mind get jumpy, letting noise come in. We're just going to push the noise away. All right, turning back to the front, we're going to tuck the bottom leg in. The top leg, we're going to grab the outside of it with the opposite hand. So if it is your right leg forward, you're grabbing the left hand. If it's your left leg forward, you're grabbing with, I don't know which leg, opposite hand. I know what I said. Ugh. All right, reaching back. I'm kind of a little close to the wall, so I'm going to utilize it. But you're looking back over that thumb. Breathe and stay. Lift the chest up. Big upper body twist as well as through the IT band. Find your breath. And now just inch this leg a little further over the top of the other knee and get more of a twist. Turning back to the front. Good job. We're going to switch legs. So going into that twist, that seated twist on the other leg now. We're looking back over the shoulder. Breathe into that. If you want a little more, bending that arm up to the ceiling. Find that breath. Give the breath purpose. It's got a beginning and an end. All right, tucking that bottom foot in. We're going to go into that other twist, grabbing the outside of the foot, reaching back behind you. Breathe, lift the chest up. Stay in that, breathe into that. And now inching this foot over the top of the other knee. More of a twist out of this. Releasing that, bringing it forward. We're going to bring the bottoms of our feet together. We've got another twist we're going to do. So putting our left hand up under our feet. Take the right hand back behind you. Lift the chest up and look behind you. Find your breath. Real purposeful. There's a beginning and it's not about that mindless, unconscious need for oxygen. Breath with purpose. Turning back to the front. We're going to change hands, just kind of positioning that hand underneath those feet. Reach back behind. Look back behind. Breathe. Stay. Right. We're going to roll to our backs now. Grab a little sip of water. All right. Hug your knees into your chest. Just for a minute, we're going to rock hips side to side. If that feels good, if that doesn't feel good, you can try to just kind of put the feet on the ground and rotate hips side to side. We're going to cross our left ankle over our right knee. We're going to pull the right knee toward the chest, straighten the leg up today. If you can reach up and grab the calf, awesome. You're welcome to grab the ankle. If you need to, you can reach through the pocket and grab the hamstring. But we don't want to put any pressure on our knee with that left ankle, so be mindful of that. All right, now that we're here, we're going to take the toes and really push them back toward our face, pressing the heel up toward the ceiling, and really pull this leg toward your chest. This is a two-fold stretch. This is one of my favorite stretches to do. Breathe and stay. Find your big breathing here. All right. We're going to bend that right knee, put the right foot on the ground. Keep the ankle on the knee, shoulders stay on the ground, and you're just going to rotate the bottom of the left foot toward the floor, and then just let that left knee drop. Kind of let gravity give us a bigger twist here. This is too intense. Uncross the legs. Otherwise, we're going to stay here. We're going to really try to relax through the abdomen, and I want you to really let gravity pull down on this knee here. All right, coming about that, we're going to bring that foot to the ground, rock just a little bit through the hip side to side, and then settle down, cross the right ankle over the left knee. Now, you may notice that it's a lot easier on one side than the other to get to. This side's a little bit more challenging for me. Remember that you can reach through the pocket, grab the hamstrings. Otherwise, we're pulling the toes back toward the face. Press the heel toward the ceiling. Stay and breathe. Pull this close. Big stretch, two-fold stretch. Find that breath. All right. Bringing that foot to the ground. Remember, shoulders need to stay on the ground. And then take the right foot toward the floor. And once you get the foot to the floor, just kind of let the knee drop. Look back over the right arm. Really allow the abdomen to relax here. Find your breath. Got an additional hip stretch in this, which is one of the reasons we didn't do pigeon. Just trying to mix it up for you. Bringing those legs back up. Check the time. Make sure we have time. We're going to put that foot on the ground. We're going to do our windshield wiper knees. So feet flat, knees, windshield wiper side to side. We're going to take the knees to the left side of the body. Hook the left foot across that right thigh just above the knee and use that foot to pull the knee toward the floor. Stay and breathe. right. Bringing those legs back up. That should feel so good. We're going to windshield wiper to the other side. Windshield wiper about 3 to 5 times. You can do more if you want. Flip the right foot across that left knee. Done some really great work with your body, so we just want to start calming it down. Find your breath. Bring the legs back up. We want to find a really good position that we can relax in tonight. You've done some really good work. The body's ready for some meditation, some relaxation. So find the best position for you. If it feels better to do a butterfly tonight, do that. If that doesn't feel good, you need to bend a knee, bend both knees, whatever you need to do. See if you can just kind of rock the hips side to side, get the best position. Tanya's got junk in the trunk, and so it always helps me to kind of rock hips side to side just to settle into. I don't know if it just mashes my butt to the right places or what, but it works. Just kind of use that to leverage and breathe and stay. Go ahead and take a big breath in now. So just a big, big breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and audibly sigh. And then let's do that again. Big breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and audibly sigh. If you haven't already, see if you can either focus on something that doesn't have stimulation, like your ceiling, or close your eyes. And we're going to just kind of embrace the chaos of our homes right now. Everything, we would want everything to be perfect and quiet and still, but sometimes that's just not possible. We're going to just close our eyes. As we soften our breath now, I want us to soften down through the jaw, allowing our neck to relax. Then just allow the back to completely relax. Think about every piece of your back that's connecting with the floor. And with your next out breath, give it heaviness. How heavy can you make your back? You're trying to make an imprint in the sand. Or could you make by just heaviness? Coming to the hips, same thing, just giving in to the heavy. With the out breath, feeling the top side of the body light and lifted. And with the out breath, with the in breath, pretend like I said that right, feeling the top of the body light and lifted. And with the out breath, letting the hips sink down. Just try that. Think about that. The whole top side of the body light and lifted as well. And then as we breathe out, heaviness sinking into the ground. Find the quiet and the peace. Start to make note of the sounds around you, the sounds of life. Just want to acknowledge them, accept them. Don't want to wish them to be different. Want to change them. Back into the focus breath. Breath in. Breath out. Where is your mind? Hurry this process. Accept those thoughts. Come back to breath. Breath in, breath out. And then start to energize that breath. Bring in a more energetic breath in. Use that energizing breath to start to bring movements of fingers, toes. And just stretching arms up overhead and see if you can curl up on your side. See how that feels tonight. Try to curl up away from your heart if you can. If you got a shoulder issue or something, you can always go toward the heart. And then just no rush. When you're ready, we're just going to join each other and seated. Lay your hands behind your knees, close your eyes, and let's just breathe a little bit more together. Finding your breath. Maybe like me, you had kind of a bizarre up and down day, some bad things. Kind of done with the day, so let's just all make that conscious decision. What's done is done. Forward into the rest of the beautiful evening that we have ahead. Breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and sigh. Let's do that again. Big breath in. Open the mouth and sigh. And open your eyes. Breathe in with me. Bring arms up. And find heart center. Namaste. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. You guys did a great job. I'm proud of you.